Welcome back. Here we are. It is March 22nd, Saturday. Woohoo! March 22nd, 2025, of course. The moon is newly into the sign of Capricorn, so even though it's Saturday, well, Saturdays pretty much are get-her-done days a lot of times. But, yeah, anyway. We do have some other nice aspects. When we get to the astrology, I'll fill you in there. We do have the sun exactly hooked up with Capricorn. I'm sorry, Venus. And then hitting the moon. Which is not bad. Especially for getting things done. But let's see, what do the cards want us to know? What do our guides want us to know? How can we best use the energies today? Right there. So when it comes to body parts involved, the moon in Capricorn, so Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. So Saturn rules all the bones, all the ligaments and tendons and the things that hold tissue to bone. Rules our teeth. So we have the Knight of Cups as the theme for the day, flanked by Six of Cups in the morning, which I could totally relate to there with your fur babies and kids and family and anything that maybe dream time that connected you to a loved one, even if they've crossed over. We have that for the morning, and then for the evening we have the Hermit. Wow, this is good. Okay, so Knight of Cups as our theme for the day. Well, when it's upright, it's usually an invitation, a loved one, someone with a good imagination, someone who's really creative. You can see the artwork in this card. It's like with the white horse. We wonder, is this guy trying to be a knight in shining armor? Well, at least he's got a nice note for you, and looks like a bottle of wine or something over there. There's a picnic, and he has flowers. What does this guy want? Maybe it's not a guy. Maybe it's a fun time with a kid or a younger person. The knights are always of movement, oriented, and then plus you add in the element. So this would be like fiery water. That's kind of steamy. I think that's where we get the essence of passion. But I didn't allow for reversal. So if it's if it comes through in a negative way, this is somebody that you can't really trust. They're just going to be giving to get, or it could be a person who's kind of jealous, even kind of moody. There's that possibility. It could even be somebody who's kind of pessimistic and cynical. So you can't really connect. It's like hard to connect the heart with someone if this were to be reversed. So anyway, back to the Six of Cups. I think I've said everything here, but it does have the element of sometimes gifts that are brought through. You know how the hold on, let me grab this deck real quick. The in the Rider-Waite-Smith. Those are probably siblings, we're thinking, and one is bringing a present to the other one, and it's a big present, and looks like they're getting along well. Or who knows, maybe they're planting in the garden because she has gloves on and he's helping her out. It's that very real possibility. So connected with the Knight of Cups, it literally could be working in the garden and having fun with someone, and there's a younger person to help you, or somebody that loves to be in the garden and outdoors as well and comes to help. So that's a real possibility. Now with the Hermit, for the evening, this is perfect for being alone or having quiet time. It's ruled by Virgo. It's easy to connect with your inner light if that's your intention. With the moon in Capricorn all day, this is, the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this is all related here. And cups and earth go together really well. So this looks like a really good day for going within, for bringing through your inner light in some new ways. It's a good card for any soul searching you might want to do or need to do. It's a really good time, a really good card for getting guidance. Inner guidance is a hallmark of the Hermit card. So cool. Okay, here we have the astrology. And I'll show you the tight orbs first, and then we'll go to the wider orbs. You can see the moon is at 2 degrees, like I said, Capricorn, and it is exactly squaring both the sun and Venus, which are conjunct. All of these planets are connecting. The sun conjunct Venus is, okay, so the sun, wherever the sun travels, it shines a light. It brings warmth. It illuminates things. It helps us to focus in, just like a big old spotlight. So it brings in awareness, and we see things. In a person's, natal chart, it has to do with our vocation, our purpose. It's connected to our fathers and authorities and leaders. So with the moon in Capricorn today, connected over to Venus, so the sun is more of, they consider like a masculine type of a planet, just because it's so active. And in Aries, ruled by Mars, that's definitely masculine. And then Venus brings in the feminine. So I feel like it's a lot of people getting together. There's probably some protests going on today. Now, the sun is exactly conjunct at 6 p.m., about 6 p.m. in there, Pacific time. So this makes for an entire day of people coming together to bring through more strength. This will be a really good day for any, and it's probably why we got had the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups, reunion and coming together for a bigger purpose, for a greater cause. So that's actually really nice. Squares tend to be challenging, but you know what? We're living in challenging times. So and I'm one of those weirdos that has a grand cross in my chart. So I have like this. It's like 4. I have two squares and I have 4, and then a cross in the middle, right, connecting them all. So I'm here to tell you, squares, they don't make for an easy life, but they make for the need to make decisions, because you find yourself in the middle of 2 points. And, both of these points are cardinal movement-oriented energy, right? The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, and they usher in the seasons. So to have the Capricorn moon coming in now for the next couple of days, this is fantastic, actually, to get things done, to hold your ground, to take self-responsibility. It's going to be the power of the people that change things, because it's obvious people in government, the GOP is just lost. And the Democrats are, there's a few that are fighting, but maybe they're feeling like they don't have any power because there's so much distraction and crazy making with the chaotic, with the most chaotic people on the planet living in the White House. One doesn't even deserve to be there, was never duly elected. So, but this is holding a strong line, holding ground, and Aries is courageous. It has to do with moving forward and wanting independence and asserting ourselves. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like a kickback day at all. And then the exact square between Mars and Chiron is, and then that power of Eris there, it's triggering this what about me, feeling. It's triggering this what about our existence question. It's triggering, I can't abandon myself, but there's nobody, it seems to just be me on my own, kind of an attitude. And we're all feeling it. We're all feeling that. So let me go back to the regular, So now that we're in the vicinity of a wider orb, we can see that the moon is, what is that, 5? Are there 4 or 5? There's 5. There are 5 squares coming off the moon early this morning. I do not know what's going to happen because I have to do these readings days before. But this looks intense, and there's facts coming out from the past. The moon is illuminating, I would say this, on the dark side of Capricorn, this is what's going on. It is people who abuse resources. This Capricorn on the dark side is dictators, and they're authoritarians, autocrats, people who think that they're the ones that should be controlling reality. And they manipulate opportunities to just, give to themselves. So the moon in Capricorn is illuminating all of this. So so my goodness, it's Mercury. Yeah, and it goes all the way up just to the north node because it's 2 degrees. But as the moon moves forward, it's gonna hit the all these Aries planets. Right now, it's from here. It's just the north node and Neptune, which is that's going to make people wake up, hopefully. But it's also it's awful for what they're doing in Washington. I hope this is just all about protests going on. Let me go to let's do this and go forward some hours. Maybe this way. Yeah. As the day goes by, so that's 8 a.m. It's backing off of the north node a little bit. Here we go, 2 Mercury, okay, 12. So that's noontime. So if there's something, if there's something planned, a big protest planned, or a lot of little protests all over, as the day goes by, look how this, so at noontime Pacific, 3 Eastern, of course, we've got the exact moon squaring Mercury. So Mercury being the messenger out there in a big way in Aries, Wow. It's like taking Mars and Saturn energy and looking at that. So Mars is wanting that independence and is willing to fight for it. And Saturn is like sitting there thinking they're in control, but are they? Are they really? Because look at all the Democratic House reps and senators doing town halls in Republican districts because the Republican Congress people are hiding. They're hiding. They don't want to deal with it. Ooh, so I can't wait to see what happens. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you guys. Bye.